Hello and welcome to a new video from southern France. And it's freaking freezing outside. We're today on our way to head out to the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, which is about 1.5 to 2 hours away from where we are here in the Provence, whatever. And yeah, my car is at like 40-ish% state of charge and currently heating up because, as I said, it's freezing. It's freaking cold here. Wouldn't think so from the blue sky and stuff, but yeah, really is cold. So yeah, we're gonna take my 2021 Model 3 standard range to the coast and see how it goes. I guess we have to charge 2 times today because it's like, I think 150 to 200 kilometers round trip or so, and we do want to have some battery left in the car when we come back so we can leave towards back home tomorrow. But let's jump into my heating up car. The here grass is frozen, so yeah, let's get in the warmth. We'll just have to wait for another sec or two so all of that goes away and we can see. For now the plan is to go to Cassis near down there near Marseille, but we want to go down here. Oh wow, come on, that's looking better. Marseille, that's Cassis, and we want to go to the parking lot over here. Yep, that's looking good. We need to charge once in Aix-en-Provence, and we need to have some buffer because arriving there with 10% is not a good idea because we want to park there. Also, my car is steaming up over there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can guess a bit of it over there. Also, now we can see, so that's great. Let's go down, not down there, that's too tight for my car. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's go, let's head out, and I'll update you on the way. And that's still frozen over there, so yeah, didn't think that it would get this cold over here, even though it makes sense because no clouds in the sky and it's December, so no, it's January. Well, I'm not in 2024 yet in my mind, I think. So yeah, let's just go. We are currently near Cadarache, which is the fusion reactor research project here that's built here in France, but I think there are multiple countries researching the fusion reactor, nuclear fusion shit, which is not too bad, but it burns money as heck. And I don't know, they're researching this for years and there's not too much happening here, I guess, or maybe it is, I'm not sure. It's an interesting project, but it's so expensive. But yeah, always interesting to see, and always interesting to see that it's also blurred here on the satellite map in the car, so no one can just use maps to like plan some attacks or something, because of course this would be a destination where you could easily place an attack or so. I don't know. Always impressive to see that huge area here. But let's continue on to the highway. We're almost there, and then half an hour to go to the supercharger We're preconditioning since we started driving, and we will be arriving at 7% state of charge now. So that's fine. Look at this, an actually working energy production installation. A swimming huge solar farm. That's awesome. Love to see it. I hope you could see this. Anyway, we're on the highway and about to hit the supercharger in 20 minutes. We found the supercharger again in the backyard of an Ibis hotel. We get 9% still, so that's good. Let's jump out and plug in. I pulled up to a V3 stall here because all of those are V2, and yeah, if we're pulling up to one of those double induced V2 stalls, then we won't get full speed. So I pulled up to the V3, even though we can't take the full 250 kilowatts. Let's hope we can get the full 170. Charging equipment not ready. What the heck? Is that stall broken, or did it say so? I think it said something in here. Let's have a look. 3A and 5A out of order. Yeah, shit. Okay. That's bad. Let's have a look for another stall. I don't think there's a full pair available, but yeah. 3A and 5A out of order. Another guy just came in, and I think he pulled up to 3A. So we're probably here taking the last spot that's working. That's locked. Contactor's going. That's flashing. So that's all good. Let's see what speeds we can get. We get a Highland right next to us. Start charging at 4A. So we might not get even close to full speed, but let's hope we can get some juice. 15 kilowatts, 29. V2 ramping up slowly as always. And yeah, we need at least 15% more to leave, because we need 5% to our destination. But I don't want to arrive with 10%, so I guess we're gonna charge up to a bit more. We're only getting 73 kilowatts, but that was to expect. Yep, continue trip. Let's see. Are there any more superchargers on the way? Not really. We could go this way, which would be 15 minutes more, and another charging stop. No, we don't want to do that. So then I'm gonna have a look if we can charge somewhere in Cassis. So we're just gonna go up to maybe 30% or so. That should be alright. Quick update, I found another quick charger, fast charger here in a rest stop area around here. We can't precondition there because the car doesn't know this location, but we should be okay warm already. So let's hope we can keep those temperatures in the battery. Then we're gonna hit this, charge with up to 150 kilowatts or so, and then we have definitely enough to get to our destination. We're just gonna charge up here for a bit more, that we have some buffer if something's wrong with that station or so, because down in Cassis there is not a single charger that I could activate right now. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I think if we can charge there on our way, that's all good. Yeah, let's just get some more buffer in the battery and then we head out. We are at 18% state of charge on arrival, 28 in the battery, so that's fine. Battery's at around 30 degrees and we're getting 90 kilowatts. But we can take more at the next charger, so let's unplug and make this charger here available, as we don't need it. So let's head out and unplug. Here we go. Awesome. those guys are discussing something with voltage and amperage. I think they're not understanding what V2 and what V3 is or so, which is pretty obvious in Europe because we have the 2 plugs there at the V2 with the Tesla Type 2 DC connector and the CCS, and V3 only has the thin cable and only CCS and no Tesla Type 2 DC cable. So pretty easy to spot, but I guess some people don't know about that yet. All right, now heading out again. 1B, 2A. Don't know where 3A is because it should not be in use, but maybe someone didn't understand that their car isn't charging. I don't know. Anyway, 16 minutes to go. Let's rip it. Here we are at the next charger with 20% because we used way less energy than anticipated. But that's okay. Let's jump out and have a look at this Siemens charger from NG. Open up this guy. And yeah, I'm just gonna authorize this real quick. Can already plug in, maybe not, I don't know. Let's try. Working good. Let's authorize. Contactors are going. This says something of preparation. Let's switch this to English. Preparing. Yep. Can you show me more details? No? Okay. Interesting. But it's working. Those guys are communicating and my relays are clicking and we're charging. Looks good. Let's see what speeds we can get here. 27, 33, 39, 40. Let's hope the battery didn't cool down too much on the way here. There are 2 Volvo XC40 recharges. One just pulled in, the other one is just arriving right now. 83, and we're already getting more than at the supercharger. 96, yep. 103, awesome. Not the best speeds, but better than what we could get at a supercharger. Why do you have to pull in right here? Can't you just plug in at another charger to not slow down my charging? That would be great. I'm not sure what those chargers can deliver max, but splitting chargers never is the smartest option. So that's a pretty stupid way to do this. And there is another charger right over there where no one's charging, so what the heck. Weird stuff. My car is just as we're coming back inside rebooting. Whatever. Let's have a look at the charger, how much we already have. We got us some breakfast, or some coffee I should say. We're at 71%, still getting 80 kilowatts, at least that's consistent. But I would say that should be enough. We recorded a charge guide, so that's awesome. Also, my sound isn't working. I think the speaker is too cold. Here we go. Back again. Half an hour to go. So we should be there with 64% state of charge. That's definitely enough to get around in Cassis and to wherever we want to go after. And then we should also be able to find another charger on the way. So yeah, let's tap this and this to unplug. I gotta get rid of my jacket because that's not comfortable in the car. Come on. Like this. Perfect. That's closed up. Let's jump in and head out. We just arrived near our destination. We just wanted to park somewhere down here, but we kind of missed the street and we would have had to go all around. So we just parked over here at the side of the road. Let's see if that costs anything or not, because it's the 1st of January today and that might be free because it might be a holiday, but we're not sure. Let's just walk over to those parking meters and have a look. And yeah, I'll update you as soon as we will leave here again. We're at 65% state of charge right now, so worked out perfectly. We had some pretty nice views up there. Check out my Instagram if you want to see them. We are now heading over to this this road over here because there are some viewpoints. Let's just head towards this viewpoint. I'm sorry for a bad camera, but look at those awesome chips. I'm gonna eat them for lunch in a sec. Anyway, we're gonna go over here. Looking good. Only needs like 7% of battery to get there. That's great. And only 20 minutes. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna head out of here and drive on to that nice viewpoint. I would say that was a good idea to come up here. I mean, look at those views. And somewhere over there, we just sat around somewhere. Now we're up here. That over there really is a driver's road. Going down here and then back up there. And over here you have got those views. Like, can it get any better? Back there's Cassis. It's just so nice. But it's kind of windy, a bit. Now look at this piece of road down there. Here, that's windy. And over there, and back there, that was so fun to drive. Currently, because it's winter, there's not that much. There's 17 kilometers, and it definitely is worse in summer. But it's so nice. Such a beautiful landscape. And then you got the ocean over here with those views. That's just one crazy hell of a landscape. So beautiful. And another Tesla also just parked right in front of us. Look at how clean their car is and how crazy dirty Ghost is. Oh my god, I gotta wash that boy. But I'm gonna do that in just some days, but not before we drive home because it makes no sense. Oh god. We found a parking garage and now we're charging AC while we are visiting this city. But my phone's pretty much dead, so see ya later. Yep. We charged up to 69%, nice. And now we are heading out towards Toulon because it's still not dark outside and it's only a half-hour drive. And we want to see more if we have more time and we're not too hungry yet. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at another city and look at this beautiful coastline here. That's so nice. We just walked around here. Really pretty. Oops. Yeah, so let's head to the highway and towards Toulon before getting some dinner later. And in the next parking garage, just gonna plug in here, run around the city, have a look at it. That's a military navy port or something, so it's blurred. Interesting. Yeah, so let's get this done before it's completely dark, which it almost is, but whatever. It's nice and bright, lit up outside with all those Christmas decoration stuffs, so that's alright. Of course, those stupid chargers don't work, so I moved my car over here. And, or they would work, but I can't authorize them because they won't work with the NVIDIA app. So, I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, don't charge. Doesn't matter too much, but it is what it is. We found some kind of Christmas market here that's open, which is cool because a lot of restaurants and stores are closed, which is okay because it's holiday. But this is open and my brain can't compute what I'm seeing because it's just brain overload. I mean, look at this colorful blinking rotating tree carousel and all the blinking animated lights everywhere. I just doesn't work in my head. That's just too much. I'm sorry. That's not pretty anymore. Compared to the Christmas market, this part of the decorations here is way prettier with the amber lights up there and the decently white flashing and animated lights. Still a bit much, but way better than all of the colorful whatever flashing things. And there's a Model Y taxi. Nice. Way better than all the Christmas decorations. No, but generally I like the vibe. And I'm pretty sure in summer, when everything's full and everything's open and a lot of people are here, that's pretty nice. So yeah, Toulon would recommend, would come again. That's the plan at least. Now that's way prettier decorations here. That's mostly orange, amber, and only a little bit of the cold white and some of the stars up there. That's nice. I like that. And I also like it when they decorate the palm trees, which there are none here, but on some other roads there are. And that looks good. Unusual, but nice. Back in the car and on the way to dinner. We'll arrive there in about an hour, 81 kilometers to go, with 28%. That's the current state of what's happening. But my plan is to charge somewhere on the way, or right there if there's something available for charging, but I'm not sure. So I guess we're gonna wait here in just a sec, and I gotta go over this way, I think. Yep. Only mildly confusing. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna stop somewhere on the side of the road in a bit and have a look at the charging options that we have there before we get on the highway, maybe. Yeah, we'll see about that. So, quick update. We made our plan, and the plan is to go to the supercharger. That's coming up in 50-ish kilometers. That's just right next to the highway again on a rest stop area. That's perfect. And for Trip Planner, to plan our trip correctly and plan our charging stop correctly and precondition the battery correctly and everything, I had to add not only our dinner, but also the location where we're driving back to sleep tonight, as well as the supercharger we're gonna plan to hit tomorrow on our way home. That's gonna be in another video coming up soon. So yeah, that is our whole plan until tomorrow morning, maybe noon, something like that. So yeah, now Trip Planner can precondition the battery to charge longer, faster, so we can take more juice, have enough buffer to get to our holiday home and then to the supercharger tomorrow on our way home. If you don't do that, the preconditioning might get the battery not warm enough or too warm, and you're gonna slow down your charging even though you want to charge more, because the car thinks you're gonna unplug sooner. So quick tip for you, always let the car know what you're planning so it can do its job best, because you can't precondition manually. That's the way to do it if you plan it yourself. We arrived at the supercharger with 28% state of charge, so that's perfect, almost as predicted. Let's jump out and plug in. This is only a V2 supercharger, so we had to have a look to split, to not split chargers. Come on. Here we go. So that we're taking 2B when 2A is not in use, and not take the energy from someone else. Always leave a space in between if possible. And also there is a Model 3 Highland just over there, which is great. And also Ionity on the other side with 4 ABB units, the 4 older ABB units, and the newer, I think those are ABBs as well, or are those the tritium units? Not sure. And there's another ABB right over here with 50 kilowatts and AC. And here we go, 146 kilowatts already. 20 minutes to continue trip. Almost 150, that's perfect. I'm gonna have a look if this supercharger is public, and if not, then we can still make a charge guide of Ionity, I guess. But this rest stop only has a supercharger on this side, in this direction. If you're going the other direction, you're lost. There's nothing there. Probably Ionity, which it doesn't show, but no supercharger at least. So that's interesting. Yeah, 10 stall install here. Great, nice. I had to hop out and look while taking my charge guide. This is the new ABB unit. So yeah, those are the old ones with the big screen, and those are the new ones with the small vertical screen, working all the same, but looking a bit different, and those are way prettier, I would say. Alright, charge guide is recorded. That light's broken. Car should be charged up pretty well. I'm gonna hop in and have a look in just a sec. But all in all, a pretty nice location here. Let's see, 71%. 5 minutes to continue trip. That's okay. And we're still getting 83 kilowatts at 70%. That battery was quite warm. We still had 150-ish at almost 50%. So can't complain at all. He really liked that. We're gonna arrive at Sisterol with minus 3%, so we should get some more buffer, like 15 more percent. And there's the Highland leaving that was parked up there with the nice new rear lights. Awesome. We've charged enough to continue trip the second time already. I don't know why it told me again, but alright. We're gonna arrive with 25% at the next supercharger tomorrow. That should be enough buffer. Let's unplug. I wanted to charge to 80%. Then I started posting Instagram stories and kind of forgot that we're still charging. Went just so fast. And also I think a DS3 E10s or so, Citroen, kind of sporty version car, just arrived at Ionity. They're trying to figure out how to charge, I guess. But yeah, looking quite nice. So good for them. Let's head out to get food for us. Bye bye Citroen DS car thing. And here we are with 74% at our dinner, which only says grill, which should be a buffalo grill, but the buffalo didn't fit, so now it's just a grill. Great. We're completely stuffed and filled up with food from the grill, and now heading back to Ries, for which I just removed the route because it wanted to precondition to the next supercharger, which we will hit only tomorrow, so no need for that. 51% on arrival in Ries. That's looking good, just as expected. Is that a mini roundabout here? I think so. Maybe. So yeah, gonna get on the road. We'll be there in a good hour. With a lot of mountain roads with a lot of corners and stuff, so not much filming there, but I'll update you as soon as we will arrive. And yeah, that's the plan. This is roundabout number 7. Let's see how many there are on this stretch, because there are so many. There's number 8 coming up. Of course, I forgot to end my video last night. We arrived back here with 48%, I think. I kind of pushed it on the side road because it was really nice to drive and no traffic at all. But everything went well, and now I'm gonna grab breakfast before heading out towards home, but that's coming up in the next video. So yeah, that's been it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.